Hi, good evening, all of you. Let us begin with the second part of the topic, the inner transition elements now, which we usually call them from school level as F block elements. So, when we study about F block elements, the second name everyone knows, inner transition elements. Now, these elements are called F block because they will have the valence electronic configuration, will have F orbitals, F subshells in them. That's why obviously they are called F block elements. We already know the position of them in the periodic table. From school level, this has been always emphasized that at the bottom of the periodic table, you can see the two rows, which we call them as lanthanide series and actinide series. Now, these series have different names over a period of time. Like earlier, they were called lanthanides and actinides. Till today, the name is in use, of course, but they are also known recently by the name lanthanoid and actinoid. So the spellings have a little bit changed, and IUPAC has suggested this change of nomenclature. So instead of lanthanide and actinide, if you find these words in exam, don't feel something new. It's the same thing. They are using lanthanide and actinides only. So let us begin with the study of these elements now. They are known by the name inner transition elements because the f orbital is inner to the d orbital when it is filled. For example, when we talk about their configuration, we will see that the number of the f orbital is one shell lesser than the d subshell. That is why the name inner transition is given to them. So let us check now them about the configuration and everything. Lanthanide series, the configuration comes out to be 4f, 5d, and 6s, which are filled after completing the xenon's configuration. So we have inner core gas configuration of xenon, followed by 4f, 5d, and 6s. Let me show you that particular diagram which we did last year, perhaps if you remember it, the Aufbau principle diagram. And if you remember, we had done a little trick to find that particular thing. So let us check that diagram, how I had drawn it. It is SS, PS, PS. I hope you remember this trick of writing it. DPS, DPS. Then we write FDPS and FDPS. So in every shell, I'm increasing one orbital each. Then we write from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We complete the S numbers, all of them. P begins from 2. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. D begins from 3. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. And F is 4 and 1, 5. Now, if you look at xenon, which is atomic number 54. So all of you just do the total till I get 54 number. All of you please try this. Everyone with me. 2 and 2, 4. 4 and 6, 10. 12, 18, 20, 30, 36, 38, 48, and 654. So configuration up to this much level is of going to be xenon. So this portion we write this much configuration, we write here as xenon configuration, which is by the way 54 electrons. Which orbitals are present after this? You can see 6s, 4f, and 5d. So if I'm going to write configuration of perhaps the next element lanthanum, what is expected is 54 plus 2, 56, and 1 electron orbital in 5d1. Now you will wonder, I'm writing 4f and I'm filling in 5d. What is the trouble here? That we will see when I do the configuration part. So remember, this is going to be a little troublesome in the filling of lanthanide series, right? So all of you, those who want, take a screenshot of this. I will remove this lanthanide wala part. And this is the configuration of xenon I have written for you. We will not need to write anywhere xenon configuration. We will be just writing it as square bracket 54 only. So now perhaps you will understand where the sequence goes as xenon 4f 5d 6s. And in sense of that above principle, it is xenon 6s 4f and 5d. Similarly, actinides, when you see actinides in same manner follows 5f 6d and 7s. So 1 orbital is higher. Now, if you see their position once again back in the periodic table, see lanthanide series is in period number 6. This is sixth row. Actinide series is in seventh period. So when I see the configuration of them, this is 6. So period number is coming out to be here. One number lesser is d orbital and two number lesser than this is f orbital. Same way here 7s, 6d and 5f. So what I mean here is this way. Inert gas core, that is either xenon or radon, if s orbital is ns, then d orbital is n minus 1, f orbital is n minus 2. Unless you know this by heart, you can't go ahead in the topic. Full chapter is only based on configuration. Lanthanide is a very small topic and everything is controlled by configuration. If you know configuration by heart, you do the topic well. Any doubt about this? सबको याद हो जाएगा ये sequence 6s 4f 5d. Let us go ahead now. So the observation, a question which was asked in MHCT few years back, the number of shells incomplete in lanthanides and actinides are 3 shells. Nth shell is incomplete, n minus 1 is getting filled up, incomplete, n minus 2 also is getting filled up, it's incomplete. So 3 incomplete shells. Just this single point was asked in MHCT question. Major job right now is to learn the elements, because these elements we have never seen before. Hardly any time you come across a lanthanide or an actinide series as such. So let us study the elements. First is all the elements which are coming after lanthanum, they are called lanthanides. Lanthanum itself is considered to be a D block element. Reason being, there is no F electron in it. So if you see the lanthanide series now, the elements are like these. Let us see the names and their pronunciations. Cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. Once again, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium, terbium, dysprosium, holmium, erbium, thulium, ytterbium, lutetium. Major job right now is to remember the sequence right away. If you do not know the sequence, you can't do the chapter only. So let us learn the sequence with a sentence over here. I'm giving you a sentence, take a screenshot, add it up in your notes somewhere later on. The sentence goes like this. The sentence is long, obviously, because we have 14 elements to learn. So my sentence goes like this, and how I remember it and read it this way, so that you can write all the series. The reading goes like this: See Prabha nod, Pamela smile, as if they are European goddesses. To be frank, I am dying to hold their ears since time, asking me why I am not telling you lie. The way we pronounce it, the way we write it. Once again, I repeat it. You need to remember the series right away. Once again, see Prabha nod, Pamela smile, as if they are European goddesses. To be frank, I am dying to hold their ears since time, asking me why I am not telling you lie. Cerium, Praseodymium, Neodymium, Promethium, Samarium, Europium, Gadolinium, Terbium, Dysprosium, Holmium, Erbium, Thulium, Viterbium, Lutetium. Please take a screenshot. Without this help, going ahead in topic is impossible. Atomic number 58 to 71. Remember, lanthanum 57 is not a lanthanide at all. It is a D block element. So if they ask you F block elements, it's from this series only. There are 14 lanthanides present. Don't count lanthanum. It's not there. Any doubt up to this? Nobody will ask you the spellings. They will only ask you symbols. So just remember the symbols. That's more than enough. So next, after this, once again, I'm repeating here the configuration. Now see, little more details are filled up. Xenon remains as it is. 4F will go from 1 to 14. 5D will come as only 0 or 1. And 6S will be taken as 2. Of course, when we do the configuration, you will come to know the details, why it happens like that. After lanthanides, we immediately learn about actinides. And elements after actinium 89, they are actinides. Most of them are synthetic elements, man-made elements in laboratory. So first part of element, actinide series: thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium, lawrencium. Which names are familiar to you? Can anyone tell me? You know perhaps the meaning of it. कौन सा पता है बोलो?
Neptune after the planet Pluto.
Yes, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto.
Pluton.
Yeah, correct.
America,
America, then
Mendelevium.
Mendelevium based on
Einstein.
Mendeleev,
Mendeleev,
Mendeleev's
Mendeleev,
periodic table.
periodic table wala Mendeleev.
Marie
Einstein,
Curie,
Antonium Einstein.
Einstein, Fermi,
Marie Curie's curium,
Curium, perfect, very good. Acha, beginning from the start one, thorium. The word has come from the Greek god of power and lightning and thunder, Thor. Okay, you people perhaps have heard Thor only with reference to Marvel comics and all, but it is a name of a Greek god from which Marvel Comics has taken the name. So this element, when it was discovered, the radiation used to come out of it. It was basically alpha and beta radiation. So coming from the element who is giving out radiation, they named as Thor, thorium. I don't know what is protactinium meaning, pata nahi mujhe. This element 92 uranium was discovered in the same year when the planet Uranus was discovered. Before Uranus, the planet was Saturn. Now, up to Saturn, people knew about the planets since last, I think, how much? When the mankind started, tab se pata hai. We have in India the names of all the planets in different languages and all. We follow up to Shani planet, Saturn, everything we know. Saturn के आगे कोई planet है, ये पहले किसी को पता नहीं था. So this scientist like astronomer William Herschel discovered this planet using a telescope. So टेलीस्कोप से डिस्कवर किया हुआ पहला एलिमेंट is Uranus. And in the same year, the chemist Klaproth discovered this element. So it was a sensational discovery of the year. किसी ने नया planet ढूंढ के निकाला है. So उसी planet का नाम उसको दिया uranium. Now, in the later period, scientists found out about Neptune and Pluto. But these elements were not discovered in those years. Just to complete the series, the scientist Glenn Seaborg gave the names. Actually, if you remember in my last lecture, I told uranium is the last naturally occurring element. 93 to 118 पूरा remaining periodic table is man-made. उसमें से भी 93 to 103 are made by Seaborg himself. Now all these elements were discovered in the country of nation of America. So Americium, Marie Curie and Pierre Curie in the honor of the great scientist couple Curium. These elements were discovered in the Berkeley University, staying near to California. Berkelium Californium. Einstein, everyone knows. Enrico Fermi, the scientist who did the first nuclear explosion. Okay, he created the first atom bomb using some 1 milligram of uranium. He demonstrated what is an atom bomb. उसका नाम दिया है एनरिको फर्मी, फर्मियम. मेंडेलिवियम, somebody said correctly, Mendeleev, periodic table वाला Mendeleev. Many bio people suddenly feel कि ये अपना ग्रेगर योहानस मेंडल का नाम है जिसने XY क्रोमोसोम ढूंढ के निकाला है. बिल्कुल नहीं. मेंडल is not used over here. It's Mendeleev. Nobelium, Alfred Nobel, who instituted the Nobel Prizes. Lawrencium, Ernest Lawrence, who discovered a device called cyclotron. आप लोग ये डिवाइस फिजिक्स में स्टडी करने वाले हो. और इस डिवाइस को यूज करके सीबोर्ग ने ये सब एलिमेंट्स को बनाया. सो दिस इज अ पार्टिकल एक्सेलरेटर. जिसके हम लोग अगर न्यूट्रॉन डालेंगे तो न्यूट्रॉन को एक्सेलरेट होके न्यूक्लियर रिएक्शन हम लोग कर सकते हैं. दिस वाज पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ लॉरेंस मशीन. दैट्स व्हाई in honor to that, Lawrencium. So let us once again see the elements in form of a sentence, and you need to remember this sentence just like a lanthanide sentence. I hope you have taken a screenshot. Once again, there is a sentence going to come. The first part of the sentence. From this, I hope you can understand the elements on your own. Thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium. The first three elements. Then the second part of the sentence, not related with this. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the remaining part of the sentence. Americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium, lawrencium. Only thing, little bit careful about writing the symbols. So thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium, curium, berkelium, californium, einsteinium, fermium, mendelevium, nobelium, lawrencium. So three planets are Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. American company books clarified English farmers made Nobel laws. Chalo, quickly take a screenshot of this. Those who can remember it without any help, gladly you can remember it, no problem for me. Usually it's little tough to know so many elements without a sentence. And this is required because our topic entire is based on the sequence itself. So coming back to the configuration of these elements, it's going to be 5F1 to 14, 6D 0 or 1, and 7S2. Now we are going to study entirely lanthanides first, then we go for actinides. Actinide study is not much in syllabus. Lanthanides is the major part of the topic. Actinides hardly like 2-3 questions we will be doing. So first we begin with configuration. And once you know configuration by heart, our whole topic can be done within no time. Configuration is over here going to be of two types. One, what is known as expected configuration. The configuration which scientists found out in the beginning, but later on understood that it's something different. According to your new GTB, they have not given expected configuration. They have given directly observed, which is absolutely logical and agreeable क्योंकि हम लोग expected use ही नहीं करते. So after learning this, if you forget expected and if you only know observed, no problem at all. But NCERT gives you both the configurations. So अगर आप जेई नीट के क्वेश्चन में देखोगे तो बहुत पहले उन्होंने एक्सपेक्टेड पे कभी कभार क्वेश्चन पूछा था. रिसेंट टाइम दे हैव नॉट आस्क्ड एनीथिंग. लेकिन आपको पता होना चाहिए कि एक्सपेक्टेड क्या था और वो चेंज क्यों हो गया. सो लेट अस बिगिन विद दिस नाउ. फर्स्ट वी हैव द एक्सपेक्टेड कॉन्फ़िगरेशन wherein xenon के बाद 4f ऑर्बिटल एम्प्टी है, 5d1 and 6s2. Recollect, xenon is 54, 54 and 155 and 2 57. This is the expected configuration. Cerium, now next electron will go in 4f2. Here what happens is something like this. Electron enters in here this orbital. Let me explain it with a small diagram, then perhaps you will find the whole configuration quite easy. Energy level wise, this is the energy axis we imagine, energy increasing. Then the lowest orbital of energy according to Aufbau principle is 6s. After 6s, the next orbital comes out to be is 5d, and after that the orbital at a higher level is 4f. So currently when you came up to xenon, you have already filled 54 electrons. To make it lanthanum's configuration, I need 2 electrons here. So 54 and 256 and 157. Recollect, in 6s there is only one orbital, and in 5d there are 5 orbitals present. This is going to be our level of orbitals currently. Is this understood perfectly well? यहाँ तक ठीक है. So lanthanum का configuration क्या आ गया देखो आपका. Lanthanum configuration, xenon 6s2 5d1 4f is 0. Is this all right? यहाँ तक सब लोग क्लियर है. ये मैंने lanthanum का configuration लिखा है. अपने पास d ऑर्बिटल अभी एक फील्ड है, f में बिल्कुल इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है. That's the reason why lanthanum is a D block element, not F block. Now comes a thing which was found in the spectra of cerium, and the things are quite different over here. What they found out is when the next electron comes, that is for cerium, so it will be xenon 6s2. They found that 5d orbital once receives an electron suddenly raises its level above. So 5d goes above and stays somewhere over here. And 4f orbital, which was over there, remains at its own level only. So जहां पे expected था उधर ही वो पड़ा हुआ है. उसका लेवल चेंज नहीं हुआ, and there are seven orbitals present in it. This is 4f. So the next electron which will go after this is going to be in 4f orbital. Moreover, 4f orbital is kind of a little dominating orbital, and it snatches one electron from 5d into its own level. Configuration making 4f2 and 5d 0. So cerium becomes the first orbital element to have a 4f orbital. That's why this is called 4f block element. This is what is known as expected configuration, which they initially found out from low resolution spectrum of cerium. Later on, we are going to make little bit of changes in this to tell you what really happens. But any doubt in any of these parts? Anything you want me to repeat? This is heart of the chapter. ये नहीं
So,
समझा
so
तो आप
after
chapter भूल जाओ.
lengthen all the electrons first fell in the F shell.
Yes, because we have to fill up from bottom to top. So now cerium के बाद जो next element आएगा उसका electron यहाँ पर आएगा. And till this gets over 1 to 14 electrons will be filled in this only. That's why cerium to praseodymium, cerium to lutetium, all elements are called lanthanide elements, F block elements. और तब तक वो d orbital जो पागल जैसा ऊपर गया वो उधर ही पड़ा रहता है. So in the excitation of that one electron, when it went above, it remained there only. It never comes down. Is this all right? Have you understood? Let us come back to the configuration thing now and see if you follow. Now perhaps you will understand what I have written here. 4f2 5d06s2. Now can we think what should be the next configuration of praseodymium? Anybody? Hurry up now.
4F3.
4f3 5d06s2. Neodymium will be 4f4, promethium 4f5, samarium 4f6, europium 4f7, gadolinium 4f8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 electrons are filled. So the next electron will enter into the d orbital. Is this all right? यहां तक सबके समझ में आ गया ट्रिक? क्या ट्रिक सिंपल है? d पहले लिखो lanthanum में, then transfer that d along with the new electron, and just if you know how to write numbers from 2 to 14, anybody can write this configuration. Let us now come to the little bit of a different configuration, which later on they found out from the high resolution spectrum. Nothing much differs. What small correction they did was the electron goes here, and in cerium, electron was still found in 5d orbital only. Later on in praseodymium, the electron was found to transfer. So जो ट्रांसफर उन लोग को लग रहा था सीरियम में हो रहा है, वो एक्चुअली फाइन स्प्लिटिंग में उन लोग को पता चला कि praseodymium में हो रहा है. So watch here. Now go on comparing this with the expected one. लैंथेनम में दोनों सेम है, कुछ चेंज नहीं है. सीरियम में देखो क्या होगा, only one electron enters here. So 5d का वैसे ही रखा है. Now praseodymium जो सीरियम में एक्सपेक्टेड था ट्रांसफर, वो यहां पे हो रहा है. So now it is 3-0. Now here onwards, f orbital is going to take control of everything. उसको जैसे चाहिए वो behave करेगा. Go on observing. 4f4, watch carefully. 4f5, 4f6, 4f7. Recollect, f orbital का capacity है 14 electrons. We have reached half filled configuration. So what will happen in gadolinium? It will not take an electron in 4f. It will send it to 5d. जैसे क्रोमियम मैंगनीज में हुआ था वैसे ही सेम. नाउ वंस दैट हाफ फील्ड इज गॉन, 4f का ग्रिड फिर से आएगा और वो न्यू इलेक्ट्रॉन को ले लेगा, 5d को भी ट्रांसफर कर लेगा. तो अपना नया कॉन्फ़िगरेशन होगा 9 0, देन 10 0, 11 0, 12 0, 13 0, 14 0 and 14 1. Go through it. We are going to write this once again on whiteboard. हम लोग एक बार फिर से प्रैक्टिस करेंगे and we will be only doing now observed configuration. हम लोग expected नहीं लिखेंगे. चलो, let us see this elements once again and let us write the series first of all. Lanthanum. You should remember lanthanum is just written for the comparison. It is not a lanthanide. C. Prabha. Nod. Pamela. Okay, I will just divide in two parts so that it is properly visible to everyone. And how I am going to write it, it's slightly different. आप लोग भी वैसे याद रख सकते हो चाहे तो. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to write 6s 4f 5d and 6s. So like a table, I'm just going to make it here. Same way I will write remaining elements here. 4f 5d and 6s. So let us begin. Pay attention. Lanthanum, C, Prabha, Nod, Pamela, Smile, European, Goddesses. To be frank, I am dying to hold ears since time asking me why I am not telling you live. Okay, हम लोग ने इलेक्ट्रॉन कैसे लिखा था याद करो. 4f 0, this was 1, this was 2. सबसे पहले ट्रिक समझ लो और ये आपको बाय हार्ट करना है. द ट्रिक इज यू राइट 6s2 फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल राइट अवे इमीडिएटली, क्योंकि उसमें कोई चेंज नहीं होने वाला है. सो माय 6s2 कॉलम इज रेडी. नाउ दिस वाज 0 1. व्हाट हैपेंड इन सीरियम? वी सेड one electron entered here, one electron remained here. Now the electron is transferred and the next electron, so it is 3 0. Now 4 0, 5 0, 6 0, 7 0. We have reached a half filled state. 7 1. Now transfer of electron plus one new electron. 9 0, 10 0, 11 0, 12 0, 13 0, 14 0, 14 1. That is all in configuration. सबको ट्रिक समझ में आ गया? बाय हार्ट कर सकेंगे सब लोग? याद है सबको? Let us do this once again quickly. I am only rubbing off 4f and 5d. एक बार फिर से फीलिंग दिखा रहा हूं आपको. ये अगर आ गया तो आपका f ब्लॉक एलिमेंट लगभग खत्म हो गया. सब कुछ इसी पर बेस्ड है. Once again, this was 0 and 1, then 1 and 1, then 3 0. Now 4 0, 5 0, 6 0, 7 0 half filled. 7 1. Transfer plus additional. 9 0, 10 0, 11 0, 12 0, 13 0, 14 0 and 14 1. Take a screenshot if you want. You can remember the configuration this way also. सिर्फ एग्जाम में आप लोगों को पूछा तो आप लोग वो जैसे मैंने टेबल में लिखा था 4f05 वैसे लिखो, लेकिन बाय हार्ट करने के लिए आप इस तरह से पेयर वाइज याद कर सकते हो. इट गोज इजी. एनी डाउट बिफोर वी गो अहेड? So we take up the first property which is based on the configuration, the oxidation state. We know the meaning of oxidation state already. The numerical charge along with the sign which is present on that atom is called oxidation state. Now, general configuration of lanthanides also we know 4F 1 to 14, 5D 0 or 1, 6S2. Now, observe some points here. All the lanthanides will have a common oxidation state +3. How +3 is obtained? Loss of 2 electrons from 6S, 1 electron from 5D if available, or from 4F. Few lanthanides can even show +2 and +4 state also. So 3 oxidation states are shown, that is +2, +3, +4. ये बहुत कम स्टेट है, सिर्फ 3 ही स्टेट दिखाता है, 2, 4 and 3. Because the energy gap between 4F and 5D is found to be little larger. That's why just like chromium, copper and all, वो बहुत ज्यादा स्टेट नहीं दिखा सकता, only limited 3 states. So let us now think of the oxidation states. एक बार summary दे रहा हूं आपको quickly, configuration wise, and then we will see the oxidation states. This is a quick table. Now observe. You will find everywhere there is a +3 state. Everywhere. Not a single change. +3 state सब जगह present है. Observe everyone. +2 state कौन से element में दिख रहा है? Please observe. Neodymium, samarium, europium. यहां पर thulium, white erbium. +4 state is shown in limited elements. Cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, terbium, dysprosium, that's all. Very few elements are able to show this. Now, how do we show the oxidation state? How do we calculate it? We need to know this very well. I'm taking few examples over here. First, let us take example of lanthanum. Know this working very well. ये सभी एग्जाम में आने वाला कॉमन क्वेश्चन है. Lanthanum is here xenon, 4F0, 5D1 and 6S2. Suppose they ask us to show lanthanum +3 configuration. So what is the sequence of deleting electrons? I said 2 electrons from 6S and 1 electron from 5D. अगर available नहीं है तो 4F. If you remember, remove this way 3 electrons. So 6S के 2 electron निकाल दो. 5D यहाँ available है, 1 electron निकाल दो. This becomes lanthanum +3 का configuration. It's obviously extra stable because all the orbitals are empty. Is this all right? You understood this perfectly well? Any doubt in this part? Shall we go ahead? ये हो गया एक example +3 का. We come to one example of europium. Now europium, first we need to know the configuration. You can see the importance of configuration over here. This is the configuration of europium. Now, if they ask me to show the +2 configuration of it, I am obviously going to release 2 electrons from 6S. And you can see here we achieved empty configuration. Here we are achieving half filled. So extra stable state. मैं सबका एक एक एग्जांपल आपको पहले दिखा रहा हूं, बाद में देखेंगे क्या होता है स्पेशल स्टेट्स में. नाउ इमेजिन लेट अस से +4 का एक देख लेते हैं. +4 का लेट अस से सीरियम का. सीरियम कॉन्फ़िगरेशन इज xenon, 4F1, 5D1, 6S2. And they ask us cerium +4 का configuration. So I hope now you must have understood the trick. 6S, 2 electron, third, fourth. This is completely empty, extra stable state. Everyone understood completely how do we calculate the configuration? 2 electrons from 6S, 2 electrons from 6S, then 2 electrons from 5D, 4F, whatever is available. That is how you find out for +3, +2 and +4 states. टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट ऑफ दिस। आप लोग ये ट्रिक ध्यान में रखना। ये पूरा चैप्टर ऐसे शॉर्ट पॉइंट्स पर ही डिपेंड है, ऐसा कोई बड़ा आंसर डिफिकल्ट थिंग कुछ नहीं आने वाला है, सिंपल सिंपल थिंग्स ओनली। Okay, now let us see here quickly. Coming to +2 state now. Now I want you to do this orally with me so that you know, do it faster and understand. Come to europium, the one which we did right now. And when it was 2 +2 state, what was the configuration obtained? 700. 700. We immediately understand the reason for it. It's +2 state because it's half filled. Can you tell me in samarium what will be the configuration of +2 state? Calculate and tell me.
4F6, 5D0, 6F0.
6, 0 and 0. Everyone agrees with this? 6, 0 and 0. So samarium में क्या special है यहाँ पर? It is very much near to the half filled state. It's near to the half filled. 6 है तो samarium +2 क्या सोचता है कि चलो मैं तो 6 पे आ गया, कहीं से अगर मुझे एक इलेक्ट्रॉन मिल गया तो मैं 4f7 बन जाऊंगा and I will be very happy. In that calculation, samarium shows +2 state. Have you all followed this? Perfectly clear? Same way, calculate here now ytterbium. यहाँ पे देखो, ytterbium is +2 because it is 1400. And now you will appreciate why thulium is +2, 1300. So एक इलेक्ट्रॉन मिलने के चांस में वो भी +2 दिखा देता है। Have you all understood this perfectly well? लॉजिक समझ में आ रहा है सबको? I am not just showing and telling you to by heart it because I want you to remember the logic. अच्छा, ये सबने स्क्रीनशॉट ले लिया तो मैं सेकंड स्क्रीन पे जा रहा हूं। So let us understand the +2 logic configuration wise. Samarium is 4f6, 5d0, 6s0. Europium 4f7, 5d0, 6s0. Similarly, thulium 4f13, then 00. And ytterbium 1400. So what tendency samarium and thulium will show? What tendency they will show? Gain of an electron to become 4f7 or 4f14. If somebody is gaining electron, it is undergoing reduction. It is undergoing reduction. We call the substance as oxidizing agent. So who are very good oxidizing agents? Samarium +2 and thulium +2. You will find a question in JEE and NEET that which of the following behaves as a good oxidizing agent? You can see the reason here correctly. Have I done it properly? Everyone followed this logic. कहां से कहां पहुंच गया देखो मैं, ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन पे हम लोग पहुंच गए, रिडॉक्स रिएक्शंस. Is this all right? Perfectly clear? Don't take a screenshot. +4 का ऐसे अभी कैलकुलेशन करना है. अभी +4 देखो, लेट मी राइट देयर ओनली, आपको शायद फटाफट समझ में आएगा. +4 में सबसे पहले था सीरियम. सीरियम का कॉन्फ़िगरेशन हो जाता है 4f0, 5d0, 6s0. देन प्रसियोडाइमियम जो उसके बाद नेक्स्ट है, वो ऐसे ही अगर कॉन्फ़िगरेशन दिखाएगा तो वो हो जाता है 0, 0, 1. Same way, terbium, TB, it shows 4f7, 0 and 0. Terbium के बाद है dysprosium, it shows 8, 0 and 0. So can you tell me now the tendency of praseodymium and dysprosium to become more stable?
Losing electron.
They will lose electron to become 4f0 and 4f7. That means they are going to show us oxidation reactions. So they will be called reducing agents. Have I made this perfectly clear to everyone? Whoever is not sleeping and attending the class, we are talking of +4 states. Without fail, take this down क्योंकि ये notes में नहीं है, ये slide में भी नहीं है. ये मैंने आपको class में दिया है. So now let us go for the +3 state जो अभी मैंने आपको डिस्कस किया था, वही फिर से दिखा रहा हूं. Lanthanum 0, 1, 2. And after loss of 3 electrons, we achieve this configuration. Same way, +2 state and this configuration. Same way, let us see now the configuration of +4 and a small table about how the things go like this. Just give me. Let us do one more point of this, and that will complete our half the topic today. That is colors of lanthanides. Now, colors of lanthanide, we had seen yesterday about the colors of D block elements, and the logic in that, the theory which I told you was DD transition. DD transition. Exactly same thing is going to be seen here, but that is known as FF transition. So electron will jump from lower f orbital to the higher f orbital. For example, here praseodymium has configuration 4f3 5d0 6s2. So praseodymium +3 will have 200. So now in this one, configuration of 4f2 will be seen like this. Similarly, thulium has configuration 4f12, thulium +3. So if you see 4f12 also has 2 unpaired electrons only. So when we see the f orbital, the 7f orbitals here, they will contain as good as 2 unpaired electrons. So whether it is praseodymium ka 2 electrons or thulium ka 2 electrons, the logic remains same. And this one divides as once again lower 4 orbitals and higher 3 orbitals. 2 electrons are here. And just as we showed yesterday, when we submit the light to this, electron will jump from one f orbital to the other. Coming back, FF transition will be seen. So whenever we have electron, the thing to be remembered from this is, if the two atoms contain same number of unpaired electrons, they are going to show the same color. Remember, the color of them is certain fixed color जो दोनों का सेम रहेगा. What colors they show हम लोग देखेंगे बाद में टेबल में. Another thing is, here if they are having no electrons in them or completely filled electrons, that means lanthanum for example is 0. So अगर electrons ही नहीं है तो कहाँ पे उसका color आएगा? तो it will be colorless. Same way, अगर lutetium में there are all the electrons in f orbital filled, no jump of electrons from any level to any level possible. So in such cases, the elements are going to be colorless. So considering this, now see the table. Look at the way how the table is written and remember it that manner only. We write it this way: lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium. ये सब +3 के कॉन्फ़िगरेशन है, हम लोग +3 के कलर्स ही सिलेबस में स्टडी कर रहे हैं। नाउ टू कंप्लीट द टेबल यू नीड टू राइट इट इन यू शेप। तो हम लोग गैडोलिनियम को फिर से रिपीट करेंगे और गैडोलिनियम के आगे एलिमेंट बॉटम टू टॉप लिखेंगे। टर्बियम, डाइस्प्रोजियम, हॉल्मियम, अर्बियम, थुलियम, वाइटरबियम, ल्यूटेशियम। सो देखो टेबल यू शेप में इस तरह से लिखा है और टेबल का सिमेट्री रखने के लिए गैडोलिनियम को 2 बार यहां रिपीट किया है। व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर राइटिंग अ टेबल लाइक दिस? बिकॉज जो एलिमेंट आपके सामने दिख रहे हैं, लैंथेनम एंड ल्यूटेशियम, सीरियम एंड वाइटरबियम, they all show same colors. So colorless, green, pink, yellow, pink, and colorless. So the elements with n number of f electrons have the same color as 14 n electrons. So ये जो सामने है वो same color दिखाएगा. Is the topic so far clear with everyone?